in my space.
Well, also, it's a violation.
No, it's not.
It is a violation. You cannot possess bird of prey parts.
We've already went through this.
Well, I don't have anything that such that says that you've been through that.
We already went through this.
Who's been through what? I need to see that violation that I'm witnessing right there. Would you take those off your rearview mirror?
You said to put them off of my rearview mirror.
I just need to see them.
I don't. You could step back.
Hand them to me.
I can't hand it to you. They've been in a sweat lodge.
Why can't you hand them to me? I'm going to take possession of them one way or the other.
If you don't take them down,
take them down now. Take them down. Unlawful possession. You have an unlawful possession of bird of prey parts. It's a law. You can't have them. Roger that. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. Well,
I need to speak to your supervisor.
I am the supervisor.
No, you should know.
What? I've been doing this for a long time.
These been in a sweat lodge.
I don't care what they've been in. You can't possess them.
But you cannot tell me I cannot practice my culture.
You can correct, but you're not practicing that now. You can't possess them.
That's part of my culture.
You can possess them maybe at home if that's your culture, but you can't bring it out in public.
That's my culture.
That's fine. Wherever you're from, you can go back to whatever you're doing and go back to your reservation, go back to your village or whatever, your sovereign nation.
You're on Indian land through the trust. Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You are on stolen land through trust.
Wow. I need to see those.
I don't. You cannot touch them because they've been in a sweat lodge. Do you understand what that means? I cannot have you touch them.
Okay, then you need to take them down.
I'm going to take them down, but you cannot touch them.
Take them down.
You need to call somebody because you cannot touch them.
I tell you what, you take them down. I don't need to touch them. How about that? Take them down.
Well, you need to get away from my truck, my private property.
Take them down.
Either call the sheriff out here.
Go ahead and take them down.
Call the sheriff out here.
You said you take them down, and I'm not going to touch them.
You need to get away from my private property.
I'm away from your private property. You're in a public place. I'm away from your private property.
Look, you need to get away from my truck.
Could you please take down the feathers, the unlawful feathers that you have hanging from your rearview mirror? Could you please?
These feathers are traditional, ceremonial feathers that's been in a sweat lodge. M.Jeter, captain, whatever you are, fish and game, fish and wildlife. I'm not letting you touch my cultural feathers. These are traditional cultural feathers.
You know you're in.
And it's unconstitutional for you to touch. Here you go. Here's a Constitution booklet. You want to see it?
No, thank you.
You got to read it. You got to call the sheriff. Call the sheriff. I'm not letting you touch my feathers. Those are traditional feathers with medicine. And if you touch them, it's ruined.
What are they?
They're from a sweat lodge, from a ceremony.
What are the feathers?
From a ceremony.
What are the feathers? You want to know what species they are?
They're my feathers.
Do you know what they are?
I don't have to answer that question.
Do you know what they are?
I don't have to answer that question. Call the sheriff.
I'm just asking you a question.
Call the sheriff. You're not touching my feathers.
I'm just trying to ask if you know what species they are.
I don't have to answer that.
I'm just asking you a question. Did I say that you had to answer that? All I was asking you if you know what they are.
No.
Why would you have feathers in there that have been blessed that you don't even know what they are?
I don't have to answer you.
How blessed are they? No, I'm just asking you.
I don't have to answer you.
I didn't say you did. I'm just saying, do you know what they are? Since they've been blessed and they're part of your religious practices, don't you think you should know what they are?
I don't have to answer that. You don't understand my culture.
You don't understand. I'm just asking
you don't understand my culture, and you're trying to violate my rights to my culture.
What is your culture? Can you explain that to me?
Call the sheriff. I'm done with it.
Call the sheriff.
Call the sheriff.
I'm just asking you a question.
Call the sheriff.
What is your tribe?
Call the sheriff.
I don't want to call the sheriff. I'm just trying to ask you a question.
I don't want to answer the question.
You can't even tell me what tribe you are?
Don't have to answer you.
So you're not going to tell me what tribe you're from or what they are?
Don't have to answer you. Don't have to. No. I know my rights.
Okay. Are you good?
My brother Wesley already dealt with you guys here in California, and he's dealing with you guys in Nevada. Don't have to answer you.
Okay. Okay. Good for you.
So if you want to call the sheriff, call the sheriff.
I don't think I'm calling the sheriff today. I just wanted to know what's the deal with your feathers.
No. Don't have to answer.
No, you don't have to tell me that. I just wondered, just asking you a question. So everyone you asked them, where you're from, what tribe you're with, you tell them the exact same thing?
You don't respect people from our cultures. It's apparent when you came and bothered me during my business in the office.
Are you referring to me being white? Is that what you're referring to me? Is that when you say
No.
us? Are you
You.
inferring that? That we don't understand you? We being white?
I'm done talking to you.
I'm just trying to ask you some questions
No.
here.